Hello and welcome back, my friends, to another day here at Fit Life with Alicia. You guys, it is Friday. We made it to another weekend. We survived another week. You did it. I did it. Look at us. We're here. Let's celebrate. I'm sorry. I know that was awkward. I am not a gifted dancer. I am the complete opposite. But today we are talking about celebrating, and more specifically, celebrating those small wins that most of us won't even acknowledge. If you're like me, you want big wins, big successes, big progress. And while that's not a bad thing to want, those things oftentimes are few and far between. And usually when we have that big progress, do you know how we got there? By those small wins and those small successes that we kept doing consistently along the way. I know for me how important it has been recently to learn how to give myself a pat on the back for those small wins. Not for doing things perfectly, because we are not shooting for perfection in this. Dump perfection. It will never help you get where you want to go. It will only sidetrack you, derail you, make you feel like a failure. So dump those expectations of doing things perfectly. You won't, I won't, none of us are going to do this perfectly. However, we can feel good about ourselves when we are celebrating those small wins. So for instance, this week, I had made a plan, as I do in every other week, to only eat out twice this week. Now, if you guys follow my videos very often, you know that I love to go out to eat. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things to go and do, to blow off steam, to have fun, and I really enjoy eating out. And not like going out and eating a salad, which I do sometimes, that's fine. But I like to eat the junk foods. I love cheeseburgers and french fries and pizza. And so my goal these days is to only go out to eat twice a week, where I can eat whatever I want. And then the rest of my meals are at home, food that I make that's healthier and better for me. Well, yesterday I went out of town on a little day trip, an impromptu day trip with my sister-in-law, who I don't get to see very much, and we're really close. We have a lot of fun together. So we decided to pick up and go out of town and do some shopping and just spend the day together. And we saw a Chick-fil-A. Neither one of us live in a town with a Chick-fil-A. For me, the closest one is 45 minutes away. So we were like, Chick-fil-A, hey, you want to eat a Chick-fil-A? Well, yeah, let's eat a Chick-fil-A. So that was not on my plan for the week. This will be my third meal out eating at this Chick-fil-A this week. However, before I chalk it up to a failure and to indulging too much and beating myself up for that, let's look at what my past is with Chick-fil-A. I always get the spicy chicken deluxe, and I always large size my meal so that I have large fries, a large drink, and I get ranch to dip my fries in, and it's so good, and I eat the whole thing, and I thoroughly enjoy it. However, yesterday I did not large size my meal, and I didn't eat my entire meal. So while, yes, I got off track with my meals this week, I'm gonna call that a win, because I know that I saved myself probably at least a couple, if not a few hundred calories, not eating the large size meal and not eating my whole regular size meal. So guess what? Well done, Alicia. Good job. That's a win. That win is gonna move me slightly closer to my goals and to the life I'm trying to create for myself. Another example for me is that I try to work out 5 to 6 days a week. This week, I'm only gonna get 4 days in. Normally, I would feel guilty about that. Normally, like 4 days, oh, you only worked out 4 days, not good enough. Like, girl, you should have got your 5 or 6 days in. Look at you, you need to lose weight, yada, yada, yada. Shut that voice down in your head. Shut it down. Do not listen to it. I worked out 4 days this week. If we look at my past, I've spent most of my adult life being pretty sedentary. I've spent most of my adult life being pretty sedentary and eating a lot of junk food, eating out easily 4, 5, 6 times a week instead of 2, instead of 3. So if I look at this week, yeah, I didn't stick to my goals perfectly. Yeah, I kind of got off track a little here and there, but oh my goodness, what I did this week is so much better than what I've done most of my life, most of my adult life. Happy dance. Girl, you're killing it. Well done. High five. I don't care. Yes, I feel stupid. But if I don't celebrate these wins, if I don't recognize these small wins, I'm gonna get derailed, I'm gonna get off track, and I'm gonna feel bad. And guess what? When those things happen, guess what I wanna do? I wanna sit around, I wanna watch TV, binge watch Netflix, and I wanna eat junk food. So, what did you do this week that you could call a small win, that you can celebrate, that you can give yourself that pat on the back, do a happy dance? What are those small wins? Were you shooting to lose 2 pounds this week and maybe you only lost a half a pound? You lost a half a pound. That's hard work to lose even a half a pound. You clearly stuck to your guns and stuck to your goals in some way or another to help you lose a half a pound. Or maybe you maintained and you didn't gain weight this week. That, my friend, is a win. That's weight that you don't have to try and take off next week. I love maintaining, right? I haven't always, because I expected perfection from myself and to lose weight every week. And when I didn't, then I felt bad. And then I resorted to all those old unsupportive habits. Now I take maintaining my weight as a win. Sometimes I maintain my weight for weeks. I plateau and I can't figure out why I'm not losing weight. And then eventually, if I keep at it and I don't give up, I figure it out and I keep that needle moving in the direction that I want it to go. But it's because I keep trying to build on those small wins. So, did you lose weight this week? Did you maintain this week? Did you not lose as much as you wanted to? Maybe you gained, and that's okay too. Because the best we can do is give ourselves grace. Did you want to work out 3 days this week, but maybe you only worked out once? You worked out once this week. Good job. If that is not the norm for you, if like me, you have spent a lot of your life being sedentary and not moving, and you worked out once this week, well done, my friend. Let me celebrate for you. Proud of you. Good job. Let's celebrate those small wins together. Let's support each other. Let's help each other reach those big goals and those big successes together. Thank you, my friends, for coming along. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you hanging out with me through this little bit of a rant of mine. I hope that you got some value here and that you feel supported. Please leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and I will see you again another day. Do you love my new shirt? I love it. I have been on the hunt for this top from Old Navy for a couple of weeks now. I couldn't find it online. I couldn't find it at other Old Navies. And finally yesterday, I went to a different Old Navy while I was shopping with my sister-in-law, and I found it. I love this shirt. Say it with me. I can, I will, end of story. I got this, you got this. Let's celebrate those wins together. Woo! I don't know if you can hear my dog. He's over there rolling on the floor, having a good time. I'm not gonna mess with that.